Ukraine's parliament has passed a controversial law that will help the country draft more soldiers in its increasingly desperate fight against Russia. This law helps identify every draft-eligible man in the country, even those trying to avoid the draft. It comes days after the president there, Vladimir Zelensky, approved legislation lowering the enlistment age from 27 to 25. Drafting more Ukrainians for the war effort is expected to be unpopular, but military leaders say more recruits are needed to replenish forces that have become depleted as the war with Russia slogs on in its third year. International correspondent Megumi Lim joining us now from Ukraine with more. Megumi?
That's right. The new mobilization law was passed in Ukraine's parliament today with a majority of 238 votes after months of deliberation. It was a very controversial bill with more than 4,000 amendments submitted by lawmakers after the first reading took place in the month of February this year. But President Zelensky still has to sign this bill for the law to come into effect. And the full text of this new law has not yet been published. But what we do know is that the law would require Ukrainian men to update their personal information with military authorities within 60 days of the law coming into effect. Military recruitment officers here have been using old and outdated data, and they're trying to renew their database. Now, a particularly contentious aspect of this bill is that the legislation has removed limits to military service for mobilized men. The initial proposal proposed 36 months of military service, which already sparked outrage where people were calling for its reduction to 18 months. But now it's looking like military service during wartime is going to be open-ended. And Ukraine's top commander, Alexander Syrskyi, has said that the issue of demobilization should be treated differently from mobilization. But the good news is that the harsh penalties that were initially introduced in the draft for punishing draft dodgers have been removed. Now, in the days leading up to this final vote, President Zelensky also signed several other mobilization measures into law, including, as you mentioned earlier, lowering the eligibility age from 27 to 25, and also requiring men who were initially waived from the draft because of certain disabilities to undergo another medical examination to reassess physical fitness and military fitness. Now, it is still unclear how many men Ukraine will be able to draft once this law comes into effect, but it is clear that Ukraine is facing not only critical shortages of weapons and ammunition on the battlefield, but it is also hugely outnumbered. According to Ukraine's military, Russian troops currently outnumber Ukrainian soldiers 7 to 10 times in Ukraine's eastern region.
International correspondent Megumi Lim, thanks so much.